Yep. What's going on, guys? So today's the big day. Finally going to take this wizard up and do some acro flying. So as you can see, guys, I brought both batteries, two flights. First flight we're going to do is just strictly going to be line of sight. I am nervous and excited all at once. I've never flown this thing fully acro before, so I'm nervous. I definitely don't want to crash, but it might happen. We're going to try our best, and then the second flight is going to be purely FPV, and we'll put that footage on the screen for you. So hang in there and get ready. Well, guys, we had some storms come out here last night, and it is down here where I was going to take off is extremely wet. So we're going to try to take off up here on a little bit higher ground, but the wind it's a little windy today. So I got a little landing pad here, but probably should have brought something to hold it down. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing hooked up. We're going to first hook up our voltmeter, our little buzzer here. It's going to let us know when we need to land. And we'll go ahead and hook this up. Got our chime there. Already got the radio on. Okay. We're going to start out in angle mode just to take off. So go ahead and arm. Here we go, guys. Just flip the switch. Here we go, guys. Angle mode. First to take off. Little windy, got a little bit of wind. So I've already done some flips in horizon mode, but never in acro. So I'm a little nervous. So you see the difference in the flights. Angle mode, no matter how far I turn, it will not flip. See that? It won't flip. Now if we click it into horizon mode, now it is in horizon mode, so now it will flip. See that flip? It will flip in horizon mode, but it still has a little bit of auto leveling. So watch this. See that? Whoa, that was a close one there. Alright, guys, the moment we've been waiting for. I am now in acro mode. Oh my gosh, and it went down already. Kill the props. Wow. So acro mode, holy cow. So a lot more sensitive in acro mode. Oh my gosh. Don't need to hardly put the sticks at all on acro. Oh, look at that, guys. I already busted a prop. So we'll go ahead and change that prop out, and we'll give this another go. All right, guys. So first crash, damaged two props. These things are really cheap and crappy, but at least, you know, I'd rather tear these up than a motor. So for starting out, you know, these are really good just to kind of learn, you know, rather than putting some heavy duty props on here that aren't going to bend and break as much, and then you run the risk of tearing your motors up. So that happened. And then right here on my FPV antenna, she took a little bit of a plunge there. You can see that up close. But I'm glad I had it bent down like this, so hopefully, you know, it won't tear it up as much as if it was standing straight up. We're going to give this another attempt, guys. So this is going to be my second attempt at my first acro with the Wizard X220. Guys, we're going to try to take off again. I'm going to take off in angle mode. So let me go ahead and arm it. Make sure it's going to at least hold its position. Yeah, I'm in angle mode, which is the easiest mode to fly in. Self-leveling. Maybe I wasn't high enough, you know, in acro mode. So here we go, guys. I'm now in acro mode. You see that there. When you go to turn, it doesn't actually turn back until you adjust the throttle or the turning. So this is definitely something to get used to here. It doesn't self-level at all. So let's do a little bit of, oh man. Oh yeah, that's not good. Wow. So guys, this is going to take a lot of getting used to. I just crashed again into the fence. This Acro mode is insane, guys. When you're used to flying in angle mode, it's brutal, man. It's brutal. Wow. I can see why people get frustrated. It's extremely hard to fly in Acro mode. Man, we did some damage that time, guys. We hit the fence. We got all in the dirt. Got dirt in the motors. Man, this ain't good. That's brutal, man. So props chewed up again. You see, I'm gonna go through props like candy in this mode here. Man, guys, look at that. Chewed it right up where it hit the fence. Alright, I'm going to replace the props. I'm going to try this one more time. And I don't know, guys, if I can't get the hang of this. I mean, I know flying line of sight in Acro is a lot harder than FPV. So, let me go ahead and unplug this. Man, this is brutal. This is brutal. Turn everything off here. I know flying FPV in Acro is supposedly supposed to be easier than line of sight. Line of sight Acro right now is not, we are not getting along. So I'm going to go ahead and change these props once again, and I'm going to try to fly out a little bit further in the grass, and we'll try it one more time, and then I might be might be passing on the Acro for a while. We'll see in a minute. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get this thing fired up. We're going to leave it in angle mode, and I'm going to just fly it around a little bit to get some of this dirt out. Jeez Louise. So we lost two more props on that flight. You see, angle and horizon mode, guys, are a lot easier to fly in because, especially line of sight, because when you let off the stick, it automatically goes back to level. And it's just a lot easier. Oh, there's a bird there. It's a lot easier to fly. The birds actually like it. But when you let off the throttle, it pretty much... See the birds up there trying to check it out? That's really cool. They're like, what is this? But it's just so much easier to fly. I mean, look at that. I can fly horizon and... look at that. They think it's another bird. We're going to end up making them crash. I've never seen birds like go to attack a drone. Look at this. They're like actually trying to attack it. But guys, it's incredibly hard to fly in Acro mode, because you're just, especially when you're used to flying in angle mode like this. See, when I let off the stick, it automatically levels. See that? When I let off, it levels. It levels. It levels. I punch it, it's gone. But when I let off that stick, it goes back to level. But in Acro mode, it will continue to go in the direction that it was last, unless you correct it. So, I mean, wow, that's really crazy. I've heard people say that flying Acro line of sight is incredibly difficult, and I see why. I don't think I'm going to try it again. I've just done too much damage already. I've already been through a whole set of props. What I'm thinking is, guys, I'm gonna fly this a little bit longer in the angle mode. Let's go ahead and go to horizon mode. At least horizon mode will give you a little bit of closure for these flips. See, I can do flips in horizon mode. See that? I can do flips, but it still self-levels. So, yes, it does the flips, but it also self-levels, so it helps you. See, I did a flip right there. It'll do flips, but when you let off the throttle, it automatically goes back to level, whereas Acro, it does not. Acro mode is just crazy insane. We're going to go ahead and try to fly Acro FPV, and we'll give it a go. But then I don't think I'm going to do Acro line of sight anymore. So this, maybe the way to do it is start out in horizon. Now that I've got the hang of angle mode, let's start out in horizon mode. And at least then I get a little bit more give, so I can know not to go too far on the sticks. But at least with horizon mode, it does help self-level, but I can still do flips. See that? It does do flips. So in horizon mode, it will do flips, but it also self-levels. Does flips really nice, actually. With the backflip there. Battery's starting to get low, but we're still good. So maybe horizon mode is a good way to learn how to do some flips, but also at the same time not crash every 5 seconds. Line of sight, that is. Batteries are starting to beat now. Two hardcore crashes, and the Wizard is still going strong, guys. I'm impressed. She took some hard beatings there. I'm really impressed, guys. I thought for sure it was going to be done, but she's good. See that? I mean, she still does the flips, but when you let off the sticks, look. When you let off the sticks, it automatically goes back to self-level. All right, let's go ahead and bring this in. She's beeping constantly now. Kill our props right there. See that little prop killer? That's nice to have. So we're going to go ahead and change out the batteries, and I'm going to attempt, guys, I'm going to attempt to do FPV Acro one more time. Well, guys, I chickened out. I flew FPV in horizon mode, so I was able to do some flips, but it still, had the self-leveling capabilities. Yeah, just because to be honest with you guys, this is a wide open area, but way over there you have a very busy interstate over there, and I just can't. I couldn't think to myself how upset I would be if I crashed my drone in acro mode onto the highway and just shattered. I already crashed it twice. I just don't want to crash it, any more than necessary. So I think, guys, after seeing how hard acro mode really is for myself, I don't think I'm going to be flying in acro mode. Maybe I'll get some time on a simulator, and maybe I can, try to get the hang of it that way before I, attempt to do it again. But I mean, look at this, guys. I got dirt, all over my drone. I got to clean this all up. It took 2 hard crashes. I went through a whole set of props already. I just don't want to continue to keep beating this thing up in acro mode. So like I said, guys, I'm gonna continue to keep flying this in horizon mode so I can still get those cool flips, but I can also, control it a lot easier. And I can pull the grass up out of there. And like I said, guys, I'm gonna continue to keep flying this in horizon mode, and I'm probably gonna download like a simulator, either on my phone or on my PC. And maybe I'll try to do some acro flying on the simulator and see if I can get the hang of it on there, before I try to take this thing out and damage more parts. But the FPV worked great. So luckily my antenna, even though it took a major hit, it didn't break, or it didn't damage to where it's not working. So the FPV worked great. I was able to fly all around here FPV in horizon mode, do a couple flips. Fairly easy to control. I was able to get some, decent speeds. I mean, I am only running a 3-cell battery. I'm not ready for a 4-cell yet. I'm just not there yet. But I am enjoying it. It takes some getting used to, guys. This is a whole new category of droning. It's not anything like, flying a GPS camera bird. I mean, this thing is completely manual. And yes, it does have auto leveling, but it does not have GPS, so it will wander, it will drift. And if you lose your orientation, it's incredibly hard to recover from that. So, props to anybody who flies acro mode. Now I realize more than ever how difficult it is. And, I give you guys a lot of credit if you're out there flying, and the ones that are truly flying acro. You can say you're flying acro and have it in horizon mode, and that's not acro mode. But the people that are truly flying these drones in acro mode, man, I got to give you a huge props on that, because that is not easy. It's something that's going to take months, maybe even years to master, or even attempt to be able to fly it without crashing like I did twice. But anyway, I had a lot of fun out here today, guys, flying in horizon mode, and I'm going to continue to keep flying in horizon mode and keep trying to get better. And I'll maybe, like I said, maybe I'll try a simulator with some acro, but I'm not flying my Wizard anymore in acro mode until I get a better hang of it on a simulator. But for now, we're going to keep flying in horizon mode. I do enjoy it. I was able to do some flips, which is nice. It's not, completely angle mode, so you can pitch it forward too far, and then that's when it flips. So when you lay off the stick, it does self-level itself. So, when you're banking this way, if you give it too much throttle, it's going to do a flip, or if you don't give it enough throttle, it will go upside down and crash. So, horizon mode is a little bit harder than angle mode. But it was a good flight, and I did end up crashing when I landed. I lost my orientation because I took my goggles off, and I lost my orientation, and that's why I ended up flipping upside down. But I killed the props, and I don't think I damaged anything on that last landing. But I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate all your feedback. Let me know how you feel. If you've flown acro yourself and you've experienced similar results, let me know, because as of right now, I am not a fan. But till my next video, Don't forget about the giveaway, guys. I'm going to put a link down in the subscription for the giveaway. It's running the whole month of July for that free drone giveaway. All you got to do is like, comment, and subscribe, and you'll have a chance to win 100% free and clear a little mini micro drone. I thank you guys for watching. Until then, E-Drone out.